See this lens.
Noba kunjalo basebenzi niyayazi ukuthi indlela yokusebenza yethu indlela yedemocracy yokuthi nina njengabasebenzi baselezi sibonisana ngale ndaba emva kubonisana sibheka ukuthi indaba zime kanjani siyenza isigqibo nina yini nizayenza isigqibo asiyithi loba singayibona kanjani le ndaba asiyithi sizofika simtshela nje ukuthi yenzani kanje
bekufanele ukuthi sihlale phansi
ufanele urudule phansi
bonke laba behlayo sicela uqala sibaxelele ukuthi bahlale phansi bangayisebenzi.
I think that we should stay in the hostel and we should try and talk to those of our colleagues who have decided to descend to join us and stay with us.
Basically, workers are leaving for home since there's a problem concerning living inside the compound. So they are continuing with the strike. They'll be going home to go forward with the whole issue of the strike. So what is happening, we're busy trying to pass them out. The majority of workers have already gone away with taxis. So although you can see even the security right there at the top, they are trying to block workers from getting out from the compound. And even they expelled the taxis from these premises. But now we are expecting some buses. Already workers are determined to continue fighting. We explained to them that they should keep listening to their radios at home and they should keep reading papers, and then they should try to form committees when they arrive home, which will liaise with them concerning the whole situation and the developments at the mine.
At present, we've got 340,000 miners on strike on 44 gold and coal mines. That is in the Free State and the Transvaal. The areas are Klerksdorp, Carltonville, Secunda, Witbank, Witwatersrand, and the Free State. The dignity and discipline has been marred by a number of acts that have been taken by mine management against our members, together with their trusted allies, the South African police.
There seems to have been quite a bit of interest in the strike.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Liebenberg, if you could just maybe start off by just telling us what impact the strike has had so far on the Chamber's members, the mines belonging to, falling under the Chamber.
Right, when you're ready to roll. The strike is now in its second day. We have a total of 99 mines as members of the Chamber, 55 collieries and 44 gold mines. The strike has affected only a third of our total membership. And as far as the number of employees are concerned, we employ 550,000 employees, and we estimate that approximately 220 to 230,000 are out on strike. There's been no significant escalation of the strike from day one to day two.
NUM is claiming a figure of something like 380,000. Do you dispute this figure completely?
Yes, unions are inclined to overestimate membership figures and also to overestimate the number of people that they pull out on strike. This is not a unique phenomenon on this occasion.
Rebata danger pay. Resay. Rebata June 16. Resay. Rebata 30 days. Paid leave. Kinto zenu fera tseo Chamber of Mines ka kgonang go di patala. Empa itse ke ja di etsa jalo bane. E dumela go na le matla. Go tla bana la pele. Ikgabane a di makopontwe. Laga segulina monwang to wa polaya ka tsa Chamber of Mines re ke to ke monwang o bra to ke tla polaya Chamber of Mines go fitlela o sa tse motho a le mong fela go ona bebo matabane fitla bo mo bona bona dipelo tsa ona di se utlwe bohloko le sekebela ferekana gobane gape lo tsa lona di ka tsa utlwa bohloko la ferekana ntwa ena e gang e lebile e tla re hlola ke rata o le jwa tsa nnete ke se komite e kgolo ya mokgatlona e laetse gore thepa yotlhe ya mokgatlona basebeletsi botlhe ba mokgatlona boetelele botlhe ba mokgatlona botswe itse di tlotla sebeletsa go bona gore ntwa ena re a e wina nna ke a le jwetsa ke le moetapele wa mokgatlona ga e ba ntwa ena e hlola ke tlameile gore e hlola ke le ka tlase bolepitla ga ke sa batla go phela go tloga gana jwale.
Well, this coming week is going to be a crucial week as far as we see it. It is clear that the state has taken a decision to intervene in our strike with a view of undermining it, and they've taken a decision to come on the employer's side. What we have seen in the past week was just the beginning, as far as we can assess. We believe that as the strike enters its second week, they're going to make all concerted efforts to try and crush the strike and to try to crush it in a military-style way.
The shaft for you is behind the truck. off the bus, hello.
So njengoba silapha njena silapha ngendaba yemali amabhulu afuna ukusinika mali yabo ngoku ke ayasigqotha athi masihambe siye emakhayeni ethu kodwa ke asihambi ngokuba sihamba sizophinde sibuye sibuyiswa yintoni yinam.
This test that we're going through, which incidentally I think continues to have many positive potential future outcomes, is precisely a way where liberal business is trying to find a sustainable pattern of sharing power with black workers, a pattern of sharing power that does justice to economic reality and that is fair in terms of everybody's interests.
There's no such thing as a liberal bourgeois. They are all the same. They use fascist methods to destroy workers' lives. And in the end, we came up with the conclusion that there has never been a liberal image to Anglo's, say, existence, if you like. It's all been just a facade. And this has been exposed to our members.
We as the NUM members would like to tell Chamber that so we are not yet defeated and will never be defeated. But one thing that he has to do, he has to comply with our demands. Whatever he may do, because we know that he had felt the sting of our weapon. But now he wasn't like to give up because of one thing, he's afraid of humiliation. Because now we see that now, this is a racial struggle, of which now of the working class. We know that he has been here in the industries for 100 years, but we as NUM, in our 5-year period, but have been able to make it a great effort to our members and to the outside world. We need a great support to them.
My understanding of a strike is that it's not there to destroy the employer or the enterprise. And, you know, we have already approached that level in this strike. 2 of our shafts have been closed permanently. Those jobs are lost forever. So I think, you know, when we make the call to come back to the table, not only against the background of increasing violence, it's against the background of very real economic damage to this industry.
We want Anglo-American. That never say never. So many people use those words, but at the end of the day, they came down to the people. Comrades, today, it's up to you. It is because of the unity of the miners. The reason why Chamber of Mines is coming down is saying that, well, everything is negotiable. Your unity is the strength, and we can win this struggle as long as we are united.
Viva!
We don't know. It could take hours.
Are you hopeful?
We met the chamber today. The chamber presented proposals to us, or offers, on two issues. The chamber refused to make an offer on wages. They refused to make an offer on June the 16th. They also refused to make an offer on danger pay, as well as the holiday leave, where we had demanded 30 days per annum. Our negotiating team has decided that this offer should be taken back to our membership on all the mines. Mine managements have agreed that meetings should be held on all the mines where workers are on strike, so that workers can have the opportunity of considering the offer on their own and decide whether to reject or accept.
Ukubonakalisa ukubaluleka kwemali. Siye iye yathi negotiate mkuthemba kuphetele le mali ifakele ku holiday bonus na ku DPS ithathe ifake apha kumivuzo yathi themba hayi ayisobe yenze nefake na senti pha baphambene. Isamagcineni ke basebenzi. Isasilindele ithemba sifuna uyareporta ningaba ukugqibela ke namhlanje sifuna nithethe into ecacayo amandla Viva Nelson Mandela, President of South Africa. Viva Aibu yeah Aibu yeah.
Do you think it's going to be a settlement today?
Listen, we'll comment after the meeting. We'll have to see. Hey, we'll have to see. We come to negotiate. So we'll see later.
What time, an hour, 2?
Hour, maximum 2 hours.
No comment. Are you optimistic, Mr. Ramaphosa?
No comment.
You're not sure.
this meeting?
We'll make a comment about the press conference at 4 o'clock.
Adjourn your work,
Yeah.
your office.
Victoria Tower.
Can you tell us what the details of the agreement? Was there an agreement?
Sarah, is the strike over now?
We've struck an agreement, but we'll give you full details at 6 o'clock.
Today we reached agreement with the chamber, an agreement that has brought an end to the strike. The strike by over 340,000 mine workers ends this evening officially. The strike has lasted, as we all know, for 21 days. It was the most protracted strike in the industry since the strike of mine workers in 1946, which was led by the African Mine Workers Union. The fact that the strike lasted for such a long period demonstrates the resilience and determination of our members to fight for a living wage. We have proved beyond any doubt that the National Union of Mine Workers enjoys the support of mine workers and that no amount of harassment and attempts to break the strike have broken the unity and discipline of miners. It must be remembered that it was the mining industry, and specifically the Chamber of Mines, which pioneered the most oppressive features of apartheid South Africa, which manifests itself through the migrant labor system, hostel systems, and the pass system. Throughout the strike, our members showed unity, discipline, and dignity in their fight for decent wages and conditions of employment in an industry which annually claims 700 lives and has more than 20,000 injuries. The strike itself resulted in 8 deaths, more than 500 injuries, and more than 400 people arrested. They have not won, and we have not lost. What has happened instead is they have helped the union build a strong foundation for further and significant victories in the future. And our membership, and this is the important element, our membership does not regard this as a defeat or as a loss. They see it as part and parcel of a struggle where the union is going to continue fighting the chamber until we win all the demands that we seek to win.